Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here with a review of the Kamen Rider O's Candroid Series 01 and 02, the Taka Candroid and the Tako Candroid, Hawk and Octopus respectively, or Squid or whatever the hell he wants to be, I don't really know. If you put these together it spells Candroid, So, yeah, they're not in the box right now, obviously, because I didn't feel like putting them back. But anyway, we'll take a look at one of the boxes. They're pretty much the same thing. We'll take a look at Taka. Candroid Series, Cell Metal 1, 01 Taka Candroid. This one says Tako Candroid. Same picture, really. Taka up here, Tako right here. Pop the top to open. 01, 02 down here. On the backs, we have Taka flying. He's like, press the button to open his wings, and you're like, yay. It's like, it's all, nope. It's all open, and I thought that was clever. So anyway, standing this back up, the OCC figure can ride on Taka. I don't know whether that'll ever be in this show, but he can. And Tako just spins around like a retard, but I love him. And then the cell metal's working in the OS driver. And the cell metals work in the metal Jaliber, obviously, as well. And Gombaride as well. So enough of those boxes. Let's bring in the Candroids. Taka, Tako. I don't actually have a normal pop can here right now to compare it to. I apologize. But, they're smaller than an average pop can. They're more akin to the size of like a, I guess kind of like a small Red Bull can in terms of whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So this one is red right here. Let's bring that real super close to. There we go. Red right here with the bird, the can top right there, Taka, and some gibberish that I can't read, because I don't even think it's Japanese. Nothing else, just can all along here. Nothing wild and crazy. This one, Tako. Little octopus guy right there with the pop top, Tako. Bandai crap at the bottom. Okay, so that's really about it for the can modes. I mean, they don't do anything. They're just cans. Just like disc animals are just discs, these are just cans. So we'll set Tako aside. We'll look at the metals later, by the way. Pop open his top. That will unlock the joints in here somewhere. Fold that back. Tip him upside down. Unfold his wings, like so. Let me undo that. There we go. You can pop open his wings right now if you really want to. Fold this back, and then out, then fold his head down. And here we have the Taka Candroid. I almost said Tako. Nope. It's Taka, bitch. So anyway, he can fly. He doesn't do much, really. Tako is really, really, really fun. Taka, however, looks better, but he doesn't do much. He just kind of... That's really about it. I guess you can pretend these are blades and he's going to slice your head off or something. But that's about all he really does. I mean, you can pretend like he can move his tail feathers or something back here. And he does have some articulation here in terms of flyingness. But, and head as well. Speaking of his little head. Here's a look at his little head. He's so cute. Anyway. Here's the peg for the OCC figure to stand on. And really, that's it. There's these. Okay, these pegging right here. That's what they're for. Really, I mean, that's all he does. He doesn't really do anything else besides that. So I guess we'll just send him down over here and take a look at Tako. Tako basically does most of the shit for you. Unpop his top and just kind of stick your finger in there and go. And then he falls apart. And here's Tako. He is so cute. I love Tako. He's all like, love me. And I'm like, okay. So, you can, like, put in like 3 or so of his legs in there. You can actually do 4, but I don't feel like fixing it right now. And so he can stand on his own, which is really neat. I like that a lot. That's cool. Really helps for the display factor. Again, he doesn't really do much. He's really cute. I like his little paint job. His color scheme is really cute. But he doesn't do much. But what he does do is absolutely fantastic. So, basically, you can either hold him down here and spin his head, or hold his head and spin around here until it clicks. Then you know you've gone too far, and I just realized I can't see that, and I'm sorry. But anyway, let him go and watch him spin. Hell yeah. I don't know. It might just be the fact that I'm really easily amused, but I love this thing. It's awesome. So let's do that again because I want to. And you still can't see it. There we go. You can also do this. But that's just dumb. I don't know why you would do that at all. And another thing that's doable, that's really fun, is to let it go. And then you can kind of tilt him like this, so it looks like he's trying to steer. It doesn't last as long, because you're totally hindering it, but it's really cool. Let's get another leg for you in there. So that's really about it for these guys. I love both of them a lot. They're not as cool as the memory gadgets. And they don't have as much articulation as the disc animals. But in their own respect, being cans that transform into animals, they're really cool. Tako is amusing as all hell to me. Taka looks really nice. He does remind me a lot of the Taka disc animal. And I do really like them. Ami has them for about $15, a little bit more than that. The standard retail price everywhere else is only 2,000 yen. They're not that expensive. And you do get some cell medals with them as well. So, in that respect, they are worth it. They're just not as cool as the other two types of these things. But because they are cheaper, it is definitely more understandable. And they're still really cool for their price. I love them. So we'll set them aside. We'll bring in the OOO driver. Just to show off what these things do. One thing I do want to point out is that these are not die-cast. These are pure plastic on the edges. They're one giant piece. Well, not one giant piece. You can see that they're not. But the backs just have an X on here. But they don't have any heft to them at all. Like Gentleman said on the podcast, I think it was a podcast. Or we might have just been talking. I don't remember. But they... Like, you pick these up and you know that they're there. And you pick these up and you almost forget that you're holding something because they're so lightweight. So, in that respect, I don't like the cell medals, really. But, they all have their purposes, I suppose. So, let's bring in the driver. It's still on. So, here's the Taka one. So, it says Taka Gin. I don't know what the Gin is exactly, but that's what it says. Gear in, maybe. I don't know. I can't even think of anything that it would be. And it produces a light blue sound. The blue sounds are like riders, cell metals, and things that this thing isn't really supposed to say, like panda and cow, that don't have any form associated with them. So light blue is the default color, so to speak. So, that was Taka Gin, and then doing that, we'll just do a generic sound in the driver. So let's just do some sort of combination. I believe octopus is legs, I think, and Taka is a head. So let's just do Tora, because I like tigers. that's what happens. They don't do anything special. The scanning charge. That might have been a different scanning charge than the other ones. I haven't really been paying attention to that as much. And just like the actual core metals, you can totally use the cell metals to fuck this thing up as well. See, I just got to say panda. I don't know what that second one was. It wasn't any of these. But, see, that's the fun thing about this, is that you can totally fuck it up, and it's really fun to figure out what the hell these things are trying to say. I have no idea what it said. If anyone else heard that clear, tell me. Go ahead. I don't really care if you do or you don't. But, anyway, the Candroids are awesome. I love them. They're definitely a nice little addition to O's. And their little gimmicks. A nice way to get some cell metals as well. I do highly recommend them. If you don't find them fun, you won't like them, obviously. But I don't know. It might be the fact that I'm easily amused, but I think these are really, really cool, and the gimmick itself is just really awesome. So I do highly recommend them. You can check out our photo gallery at flickr.com/photos/you-can-show-me, and of course check out the blog at you-can-show-me.wordpress.com for all these news, updates, and release dates, and check out the podcast, Riders, Rangers, and Rambles at ridersrangersandrambles.com, bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. Check out the latest episode for a review of the first episode of O's. So, take care and have a great one. Bye.